Capricorn, welcome to your reading. I'm so glad you're here. How are you today? This is a beautiful reading from Spirit, some soul guidance, some soul mapping for your journey ahead. It's timeless, so whenever this reaches you, it's the right time. So welcome. My name's Catherine. If you haven't been here before, this is a tarot and oracle card reading, and also including the beautiful Gene Keys advice. And if you stick around to the end, Capricorn, I've got this very beautiful message, postcard from Spirit, powerful message for you today. So I wonder what's going on, Capricorn. Just shuffling the cards for you. Let's see what's happening. So quite an intense time at the moment, I feel. I pre-shuffled the cards and I could see the Four of Swords had come out, but I also can see that luck is on your side from the Moonology deck. However, in that pre-shuffle, it did seem that there was some sort of dilemma of timing at the minute, Capricorn, and perhaps some complexity going on in the situation you're facing. So let's just see. I think Spirit is asking you to have a look at simplicity at the moment. Simplicity. Does that land, Capricorn? So just asking Spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, bodhisattvas, your guides, Capricorn, to be here in this reading with us today. So let's get started. So this is a beautiful oracle message. We're first coming up with stand still. Stand still, Capricorn. I wonder how that is landing. Courage. So Spirit is saying there's a standstill. You're in a situation at the minute of standstill. It's going to need some courage and some stillness. And then from that is coming wonders. Beautiful card of wonders. Look at that crystal breaking through something. So Capricorn, are you trying to move through a situation at the moment and just noticing that there's some timing and some complexity in this situation you're facing? It's kind of caused you to stop. And Spirit is saying you're going to need to have some courage with that, and to use stillness. So perhaps meditation, perhaps coming into a sense of the wonder of the present moment and the simplicity around you, or the wonder of simplicity that you're seeking. So let's just see one more here. Thank you, Spirit. That was quite a relaxation. So Capricorn, that's beautiful. If you can see that relaxation card there, wonderful. So relaxation and stillness. Can you come into something relaxing that brings you stillness, Capricorn, so that you can access the wonder and the courage in this sort of standstill that you're in at the moment? Let's just start clarifying this with, actually I'm going to ask for some moonology here. So the pre-shuffle did say luck is on your side. So the situation you're facing, Capricorn, luck is on your side, but Spirit is saying you're feeling like you're at a standstill with it. And this is taking some courage because you're in this still point, this stillness, and maybe you're feeling like you're running out of time because that pre-shuffle of the Gene Keys was there's some dilemma around timing and it's causing a sense of complexity rather than simplicity. And maybe, a sort of sense of, not trying to understand what the timing is here. So Spirit, I think, is basically saying, come to stillness, come maybe into meditation, take some relaxation, read a book, go for a walk, clear your mind, even take a holiday, Capricorn. The timing is, feeling probably like an issue for you, causing you to feel that you need some courage at the minute with that. Okay, and the Spirit is saying, don't let your past hold you back, Capricorn. Okay, so that's Interesting. So don't, Capricorn, don't let your past hold you back in this situation. So you feel like you're at a standstill at the moment. Spirit is saying have courage and work with stillness and work into some relaxation so that you can sort of feel into the wonder of the situation and the wonders around you. Take some time out to look at the wonder around you. And then Spirit is saying in the Moonology, emotions are running high. So this is the courage. I think you're needing courage because of timing. It feels like there's some complexity. You want to experience simplicity or bring simplicity forwards. The way through this is stillness, simplicity, relaxation, because they're saying if your emotions are running high, don't let your past hold you back, Capricorn. And communication is the key here. So the situation you're in is, is going to need you to communicate that you might need some time out. Perhaps that's the courage that you need to find to come to stillness and come into some relaxation so that you can come back to the wonder of life, the enjoyment of life, and to communicate that in this situation, even though you might feel that, you're feeling anxious because the timing's off, or this complex situation you're facing, Capricorn. Don't let the past hold you back, because nothing will come of this situation. Now, I think that's in the sense of the worry that you might be feeling, or this dilemma of the timing causing you to feel like, over emotional about something, Capricorn. Let's see. I'm now switching to the tarot. Let's see what the energy of the tarot and the message has for you today. So, message for our beautiful Capricorns, please, today, Spirit, and some guidance on this situation that they're facing regarding timing, this complexity, the courage they need to maybe ask to take a break, to be able to communicate that, Capricorn, and just guidance on don't let your past hold you back, Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so wow. Okay, Capricorn. So in the past, or the situation you're in, is a Ten of Swords. So you're feeling quite defeated, Capricorn, in something. Feeling rock bottom, like you've hit a wall, perhaps. And this situation is complex. They're saying that. And you're going to need courage, Capricorn, to just ask for stillness or come into your stillness so that you can relax, because your emotions are running very high. Don't shut down your communication, Capricorn. Express what you need, and then nothing will come of this Ten of Swords situation that you're facing, or you've been in, or you want to come away from. Like you're in a standstill, and that standstill is probably because you want to walk away. You don't know what to do. There's a timing problem. It's complex, and you desperately want some simplicity back. Now, the wonder of simplicity in our life, the wonder of simplicity in our life, where we just feel like we can manage, and we're in enjoyment, and we feel relaxed, and we have the ability for stillness, and we have just this more peaceful feeling, Capricorn, I would imagine, is what you are really looking for. And if the situation you're in has felt like you've been betrayed, you just feel exhausted, Capricorn. So they're saying you need a rest, and you need to ask for that stillness and that rest so that you can come back to the simplicity, the wonder of simplicity in your life. So if you find it hard, Capricorn, because of past experience, to ask for that, so they're saying don't let your past hold you back. Just make sure that you don't run the same pattern again. So having the courage to relax, to come to stillness, to communicate that's what you need, to come back towards the simplicity, even though everything feels very complex and the timing is really intense, because we've got the Tower here. Now, the Tower is about this chaos and destruction, sudden upheaval. So this timing may be like really, causing your emotions to run very high. So this is also potentially here the collapse of an old way of life, Capricorn. So, but they're saying that in this situation, nothing will come of this, as in when we face Tower situations. Now, Tower situations can be like very uncomfortable in the sense they feel negative, but they can also be very positive in the sense that we're moving into something we want, but it's still going to change our life. It's still going to change everything around us, relationships, finances, a whole situation, Capricorn. So I'm just going to ask Spirit to clarify some more here. So message for Capricorn in this reading, please. So just clarifying their forward movement there. Yeah. Okay. So after the Tower comes the Wheel of Fortune. How amazing. So I think that's what Spirit is basically saying, Capricorn, that nothing will come of this Tower situation that's causing this dilemma of timing and your emotions to run very high. You need to relax and come to stillness, and you're going to need courage to speak your truth about that. You may be fearing that will cause a Tower, Capricorn, a Tower moment of like change, too much change, the timing's wrong, it's very complex. But they're saying if you communicate that, then nothing will come to the situation. Then you are moving into this wonderful Wheel of Fortune, which I feel is like then taking you into the sun. Yeah, exactly. So the next tarot was the sun. So as you relax, Capricorn, and take a moment to come to stillness, or a weekend, or a whole day, or come back into the sense of the wonder of yourself, perhaps your innate courage here, Capricorn, and then not get too overwhelmed by this feeling that you're in a Ten of Swords situation, that there's something is ending. It's going to feel like a new change in life. You're kind of aware of this. Emotions are running high, but it's going to turn everything into good luck. The Wheel of Fortune is although in tandem with that Tower, the feeling of something changing and causing you to feel like you're in a high emotional state around that, it's going to bring positive change. So it's like nothing bad will come of this situation, Capricorn. They're moving you towards the sun. So that outcome is the sun. So this is a positive outcome. Nothing bad is going to come of the situation, but you need to relax. You're going to communicate your truth, and you're going to have to find stillness, Capricorn. And then this freedom and this fun and this vitality and this joy will come back into your life. And when we're in the sun energy, when we're in the joy and in enthusiasm and in openness and feeling like happy, and like when we're on holiday and it's a sunny warm holiday and we feel good, that happy good sun light feeling, it will be here with you again, Capricorn. So that to me feels very, 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 very positive. I'm going to clarify again with the gene keys. So what help for Capricorn, please, from the gene keys? Spirit guides, ascended masters, bodhisattvas, angels, archangels. Thank you. Now, Capricorn, if you haven't studied your gene keys, I highly recommend the gene keys, particularly when you're in situations where you're not sure of direction or purpose or what's actually going on or why you're feeling a certain way. Emotions are running high. And incorporating into your relaxation and your stillness, perhaps, is discovering the wonder of your gene keys. You know, everything in this message and everything that's happening as you listen to this message is a directional guidance from the non-local field of information, which I'm channeling through, and so are you by listening to this. Now, the gene keys, just go to genekeys.com. This is your hologenetic profile, Capricorn, that will guide you through your life's work, your purpose, your best work in the world, how you move in life from the heart space, how you generate and create relationship at the highest gift level and even beyond that, Siddhic, but also it works with the shadow states, what is going on underneath everything. When things don't feel like they're in flow and in simplicity and going well, it's because shadows are at play. And those shadows are our shadows, and they are the way through the situation, which is why we have to go in to be able to understand everything. Understanding yourself, Capricorn, is key. And the gene keys are an incredible way to do that. So let's see. Gene key, please, for Capricorn. Thank you. Let's have a look. It's very powerful communication, Capricorn. So the dilemma here in this gene key of 62, you may have this in your profile. You may not, but this is the communication. The dilemma are the facts at play in the situation you're facing. Now, the shadow is that you're bringing too much intellect, or somebody's being too intellectual with you in this situation. The gift is precision. So you are looking for precision. You're looking for right timing, that precise right timing. Feeling perhaps that this is, too much emotions are running high. Now, the ultra super gift, this is called the Siddhi. It's a superpower that you have in this situation or will receive from this situation is impeccability. So don't let this 10 of Swords or this tower that you feel you're facing make you feel like you're not coping. Emotions are running high, or that it's just taking you out of your flow. It's taking you out of relaxation, out of stillness, out of the wonders, because they're asking you to be precise in your movement through this and bring that gift of precision into what's happening here, so that the Wheel of Fortune can move you forward into that sun energy and into that happiness and that joy and that expansion. So think it through, intellect, be methodical with this, Capricorn, and use the relaxation time to come into the facts of the situation. Think it through, use your courage, work through it in some form of stillness, perhaps a meditation. I'm going to link some meditations to access your higher self and your inner guidance and core soul messaging here in this situation. So that may also help, Capricorn. I'm just going to take a lovely oracle card here. This is the Sea Oracle card deck. And what is going to help Capricorn as a little message here, please, Spirit, just guiding them through this journey. Okay, Capricorn is saying, yeah, you are enough, Capricorn. May you be exactly as you are. You are enough, Capricorn. So just know that, feel it and know it, that, that in all of the situation you're facing, you are enough already, and remain as you are. Don't change yourself. Let's see what chakra, energy point, spirit guides would like you to potentially focus on, meditate on. And again, all the links for chakra meditations are below. All the links for the cards I'm using are below. So chakra point for Capricorn, please, for this situation they're facing, that they are working their way through with courage, using stillness and relaxation to help them so that they can move through the change and use the Wheel of Fortune to bring themselves back into their sunshine. Okay, so heart focusing. They're asking you to focus on harmony, Capricorn. And there's a beautiful message here to maybe, if it's safe, close your eyes or just have a think about this message. Harmony. Capricorn, your mind, body, and spirit work in harmony with each other, aligned with both your will and the divine will. You have balance in your life with room for both pleasure and purpose. Your giving and receiving of love and abundance are in perfect balance. You are balanced. So even though emotions are running high, they're saying focus on this heart chakra, come back into a sense of harmony and know that you are the harmony, you are the balance. And then they're asking you to focus on your root chakra. The root chakra is all around, obviously, stability, grounding, coming in, being solid, and, also a degree of stillness and presence in the root chakra when it's active and balanced and in harmony. So this is a beautiful card. Capability, Capricorn. Capricorn, remove obstacles from your path. Know that you can actualize what you set out to achieve. So what are you setting out to achieve that you need to communicate clearly about? Take some time and stillness and relaxation and courage around to bring yourself out of this time that you've been in or are facing, which is feeling like it's causing this tower, this change moment. Cultivate your strengths and capabilities with focus and determination. I'm going to read that again, Capricorn. That's very powerful. Cultivate your strengths and capabilities with focus and determination. You are brave, Capricorn. Courage, again. You are brave, strong, and capable. And they're saying, I am strong. So that's a very good mantra, along with that first oracle card that came through, which was courage. So that kind of brings that together nicely. Whatever the situation is, yes, your emotions are running high, but they're saying you do have the capability to work through it, go through the change, come away from the Ten of Swords energies that you have maybe been facing in the past or are, and it's right now. Let that change come in because it is bringing positive change to you. Focus on your heart. Come into your harmony. And the best way we ever find harmony, I find, is in relaxation. Particularly if emotions are running high and we're feeling very stressed, or if something has been very stressful, now we're really excited, it can feel just very discombobulating. And so rooted, grounded stillness, time to think, intellect, use that gift of the mind thinking its way through this situation, speak your truth, and just harmonize yourself. Come into knowing you are enough, Capricorn. Know that you are enough, Capricorn. Because that sun, that light, that openness in your life, that happiness, that joy, that's just exuberance is right round the corner. You can tap into that as you go through this shift and this change. So I just want to work with one more oracle card, and then we're going to just see about that postcard from Spirit. So there's a beautiful message for you to work with at the end, Capricorn. Healing. They're asking you to come into healing with that relaxation and the stillness, so that you can really feel the wonder of life again, Capricorn. Take time to heal from that Ten of Swords situation. Maybe you've experienced betrayal, sense of inner failure, self-failure, exhaustion, burnout, breakdown, collapse. If you feel like you've been hitting a brick wall in a situation as well, it's in the past. You might be moving through it, so it still feels present. Emotions are running high, but Spirit is saying the Wheel of Fortune is turning. You are not going to be stuck in this. Nothing's going to come of it now. And you are moving towards the sun, your strength, your healing, your deep sense of personal inner harmony and harmony in the wonder of life. And that they're just saying you are enough just as you are, Capricorn, and you have capability. You are capable and you are brave. Just have the courage and have the strength to keep moving through this situation. Let the wheel take you through into those brighter, happier, sunnier, more beautiful, wondrous days. So really, whatever you have been in or are in or moving through, they're just saying the action point, Capricorn, the actions to take are to find some relaxation and some stillness, to carefully think and consider all the facts, and then allow the change to come in. Don't stay stuck, and communicate about this, and know that you have the strength and the courage to do this, Capricorn. And then that sun is coming out to play in life again. So these are beautiful postcards from Spirit, Capricorn, and this message is for you. Dear Capricorn, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they are now, and not how you'd like them to be. You'll be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. That's quite an intense message, isn't it? Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are, not how you'd like them to be, because you'll be surprised, Capricorn, at how everything seems to then fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy. You act messy and your world stays in chaos. But don't try to force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what is in front of you and face it with your eyes fully open, Capricorn. Then you can decide to stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. That's part of that message that they're saying. Take time to relax, come to stillness, to think about the best course of action for you, to allow the change to start coming in and moving you through. Capricorn, acceptance is the key to freedom. and opens the door to the real opportunities waiting to be discovered. Set yourself and others free. Loving you so much, always and forever, Spirit. Capricorn, what a beautiful message, and I really hope that you can find time to relax and come into that stillness. Perhaps take a Root Chakra meditation or a Heart Chakra meditation. I'm going to put some links below. I have one specially formulated for these readings, and just want to wish you well, Capricorn, on this journey that you are in and moving through. And just comment down below if it resonates and you feel that you are transitioning or you have transitioned, and it's like confirmation into that sun energy, that positive energy in life again. So if this has resonated, it would be amazing if you could like, share and subscribe. And I really hope to see you again soon, Capricorn. Sending you lots of love.